This is Sleepwalk Stage 1. We're going to do this in 3 stages. Stage 1 is just going to be the notes of the melody. No extra filler or fancy stuff. Stage 2 is going to be the melody, but we're going to incorporate the bends and the harmonic chimes and some of the other stuff. And then Stage 3 is going to be the rhythm, and then we're going to put it all together. So, for Stage 1, this version is going to be aimed at really, you know, like a kind of a beginner's introductory to the piece. So I'm going to play the notes in places that maybe other people don't play them in, just to kind of simplify things a little bit. There have been probably literally thousands of versions of this out there. And the piece is very open to interpretation, so once you have these notes down, you can learn the melody in other places on the neck and then kind of have some fun with it. So, the first thing I'm going to do is going to play the piece the whole way through, and then I'm going to break it down for you. At least the basic melody. So here we go. Alright, so there just we have the very basic, bare bones melody, comprised of a few different licks. Now, these are from a Hal Leonard transcription. I honestly don't know how much, the original's actually played on pedal steel, so you know, I think maybe Les Paul did a version. There have been a bunch of different versions. So anyhow, let me play just the licks with the notes, and in the next stage we'll talk about incorporating some of the bends and some of the nuances in it. The first motif that comes in is 13th fret B string, 12th fret G string. It's actually notated as a bend, but for our purposes now, just to hear the notes where they belong. As you notice, I'm switching back and forth between fingers, so hopefully that doesn't confuse you. So, then, just G string 10, D string 12. So, up 2 frets, up 1 fret, down 1 fret, down 2. So, let me just do that for you a couple more times. Let's do it with the drums. So we come to that next part, that real lazy kind of triplet thing, and I think most people probably go maybe to have you in a certain position, but again, aimed more at the beginner or novice player or somebody who hasn't done much of this type of playing. I'll do it down there for now. So that's 3rd fret, we're on the E string 3rd fret, and then just add vibrato if and when it feels natural. But I'm hammering on, pull off. So, and that formula goes either way. So, and you know, it's almost like a vocal inflection where you can be a little lazy about it. That's fine. And again, people are familiar with the piece. It's actually, for effect, it's more like that, but for our purposes I'm just doing the open G and the open E string. So, sorry, I wish I had 2 cameras so you could see both of that. And I'm hybrid picking it. Alright, so let me play that first melody part for you again. Okay, and then we're going to repeat it and go back around to the top. So again with the melody. Alright, so for the B section, this is actually also typically a bend. It's like, but we're not, again, for people who are unfamiliar with this type of playing, I'm just going to play the notes for now. So the advantage of doing the bending when we work that is we can stay in the same position. So for now we're just going. And then. And I've also heard it played where it goes. You know, that's actually a nice little embellishment that you can also throw in, but for now, the version that I'm getting this from, like that, little blues lick, which is fine too. And then, so let me just play that part for you a couple times. Let me do the, I'm going to do the whole part for you again. Excuse my amp, I need to get it fixed. Alright, so now we're going to do the second part of the B section, which is, excuse me. So, that exact same line again. Or some approximation thereof. Again, the good news is it's an art, not a science. And then bar, the G, and D on the top two strings. So you're just sliding up 3 frets. So, let me play through that for you a couple times, and then I think we'll be done with stage 1. And then we can move on to the harmonics and the bends and some of the other nuances. Alright. So, here we are at the top of the B section. Second part of the B section. Alright, I cheated this time and did that, kind of a heat of the battle thing, but I will do it again for you. Alright, so there you have stage 1, and then next we will talk about some of the bends, and then some of the harmonics, stuff like that.